welcome. Tonight we have Ashes of the Empire. Session 10, I think where this is chapter 11, 9, something like that. Who knows? Nobody's watching. But we have Vorn, played by Wanderer. Sulla, played by Walter Peck. And of course, Freelin Voss, played by none other than Doc. Before we get started, we're going to go ahead and roll for light and dark side. Let me go ahead and throw that out there for you. Good. Good.
Oh, no, you see, that was actually Senka, who's not playing. So I should
Yes. Oh, well, whatever. I don't know why it's putting me as Satir. Where do I change that again?
I'll change it.
Yeah, I gotta change mine too. It says Mako.
Satir.
See, that's why it's
Sulla. Save.
Guys, you just interfered with my my narrative of trying to blame Bo for it.
Freelin, I just got to change. Vorn Kalak. There we go.
Thank you.
All right, the force is in balance. Without further ado, screen crawl. Episode 10. Episode 10, Rivalry on Taris. The terrible beast lurking beneath the ruins of Taris has been slain, and with its death the mysterious madness plaguing the settlement of the fault line has finally come to an end. For 2 weeks, peace has returned to the battered refugee communities scattered among the remains of the ancient Econopolis. As recovery efforts continue, Freelin Voss and Sulla remain in the service of Curio and his Mandalorian enclave, helping prepare for a long-awaited departure from Taris. Beyond the settlements, a lone Lasat hunter named Vorn has arrived seeking rumors of survivors from the destruction of Lasat. Against all odds, he has found what he thought was lost forever, a community of his people struggling to build a future amid the ruins. Yet peace remains fragile. Reports have reached Curio, another Mandalorian clan operating within the ruin zone. Their motives are unclear, but their presence threatens to complicate the Mandalorian's enclave trip to Ordo. And so as we open, we will find ourselves again in the Mandalorian enclave. The scene is what you see here. There's a hollow table with Turio across from it. Looks like he's in deep thought with his elbows on the table and his hands going through his hair. He kind of hears Freelin and Sulla walk down the hallway in his direction, and he reaches to the right and slides his Mandalorian helmet on. You hear it click into place with a hiss. He looks up as Freelin and Sulla enters the room. Ah! Sulla! Freelin! Good to see you both again. I know it's been a few weeks. I trust you are both healed up well?
Yeah, Freelin arches his shoulder and kind of rotates it around on his arm where his previous injury was. I'm feeling much better now. Thank you.
Sulla kind of chuckles now. You and I have been way worse together in the past. Just some freakish mutant down in the slums. That was nothing. That had made a nice trophy, eh?
Indeed it has. And he kind of looks over to his left and the camera pans across the room. Just off camera here, you see the severed head of the neck removed with like one of its fangs ripped out. You see a bloody stump there, and Turia reaches under the table and lays a heavy, giant, bloody fang on the table. Indeed, Sulla. Indeed. Clan Orda will be most impressed with our valiant efforts here. And that's what I wanted to tell you about. I have more good news. It seems that our soldiers have recovered from their psychosis. Whatever you did down there in the depths, both of you, we are forever grateful. And it's not only our enclave that's reaped the benefits.
Who else is here?
Have either of you heard of a species called the Lasat? And he kind of reaches forward over the hollow table, his gauntleted fist flying over controls, and he presses a few buttons. The hollow image of a generic kind of Lasat commoner appears, rotating slowly over the hollow table. Both of you could make... I will send you a roll.
You want me just to roll off my sheet?
Yeah, I'm trying. I'm picking it right now here. So it's going to be Doc and Sulla, and it's going to be knowledge xenology, or is there outer rim too?
Those are both. Yeah, could be both.
Where's outer rim?
Under knowledge skills.
There we go. It lets you either xenology or outer rim. Just make it average. You guys can do it. I wish it lets you kind of send a choice of checks, but it makes you really kind of choose one.
Freelin, take my advantages.
Even Steven there. Sulla, it's right on the tip of your tongue with those advantages. You heard something about, one of the many atrocities that the Empire committed during the Galactic Civil War, but you don't remember the details. But you, Freelin, you remember that the Lasat species were exiled from their home world at some point during the Empire, and this probably happened to dozens and dozens of worlds, but the Lasat extermination genocide was, as they say, televised by the Empire, and there was just a lot of marketing and propaganda around it, and about how they were a kind of a warrior-like people who posed a threat to the Empire. And now Freeland, that kind of like you in the Undercity there, persona non grata, kind of hunted throughout the galaxy. There are rumors of refugee camps around, but they're hunted for bounties and enslaved where possible because of their usefulness for labor and usefulness as soldiers.
Yeah, Freelin, when Turio mentions Lasat, he just kind of leans over towards Sulla. Strong fighters. I've faced one in the cage. I wouldn't want to face him again.
He kind of listens to maybe Freelin recap anything about the Lasat. They sound right up something that these Mandalorians might be interested in recruiting.
Oh, I think if anyone needed any assistance with combat, Lasat would be the ones to go to.
Well, perhaps the enemy of our enemy is our friend. There's only one way to find out. What do you think, Turio?
You're way ahead of me, boys. Both of you. I've always felt a kinship to that species. He kind of looks up at the image twisting around. Exiled from the home planet. Martial prowess. They would be a powerful ally. But there are others who think differently than I do, Sulla. I would fight alongside the Lasat as brothers. Brothers in arms against the oppression of the Empire. I would like to see its fall hastened. And I would like to see both you and myself take our spots inside the great clans of Ordo. But there are those who do not think like we do. And he clicks the hollow net again, and a picture of a different Mandalorian starts to rotate around in the holodeck. Let's see here. Let's pull this guy up. Vericorda. Let's see here. There's a way I can make him like a hollow image. Can't figure out how to do it now though. Here we go. He starts to rotate around the holodeck. Sulla, why don't you give me knowledge outer rim, or and give yourself a boost with it as well. I'm trying to think of anything else. Yeah, knowledge outer rim. Yeah, you've heard of Clan Corda. They kind of are a splinter faction who oftentimes butt heads of a lot of the Ordo clans. They're very much survival of the fittest. They take their direction of their exile as in, we are the survivors, strongest of the fittest. You can join us and fight. If you survive, you're going to be part of us. Otherwise, we're going to enslave you and press you into military service.
Sulla kind of watches the hololith rotate. Clan Corda, and he kind of looks towards Freelin. They take martial prowess to the extreme. From what I've kind of heard from some of these initiates and members of Clan Ordo, they're rivals, so to speak. When did they arrive on Taris?
I've heard only rumors. Less than 2 days ago.
Let me guess, they look at these Lasat as something to hunt for sport and test their skills.
As of now, their motivations are mysterious, Sulla, but I think you may be heading down the right Gundark hole.
Freelin leans forward on the table and he looks closer at the hollow and then back to Sulla. Looks like two different sides, both trying to get the one group on their side. Like I said, they're good fighters. Either Corda or Turia's men would benefit from having them on their side.
It's one thing to hunt mutants and monsters in the Underhive. It's another thing to hunt people who've already been persecuted to the edge of extinction. Do we know where their refuge is?
And for a third time, his gauntleted fist flies over the controls and he clicks a few buttons. A map pops up. Here, just on the outskirts of the ruin zone. Not far.
Well, then I have only one question. Did you get that light repeater fixed for me? Because I think we're going to need some heavy firepower against these Clan Cordas.
I thought you'd never ask. And he kind of looks to his left and a couple of Mandalorians come in. They have this light repeating blaster that was installed in that droid. It's been soldered off of it and modified. And as they bring this thing in, Sulla, it's absolutely giant. And they kind of flop it up on the table and you hear a heavy metallic thud as it lifts, clocks on the table. It's all yours, Sulla. Here's the problem with this, though. Light repeating blaster, unmodded up, has a I'm gonna put it on your sheet. I'm gonna let you
What's
decide if you want to
the
use
encumbrance?
it. It's unwieldy 4. You have to have a brawn of 4 to use it without a penalty.
Oof.
It's a light repeating blaster. So it increases the difficulty of your check by the difference between your brawn and the what's it called? Is it unwieldy? Cumbersome quality. So you would increase the difficulty of your checks by 2 unmodded. Turio kind of starts to laugh in that kind of not ill-natured but kind of mocking laugh as he looks at Sulla, who is not a giant person in this giant gun. That weapon is half as big as you are, Sulla. It's going to need a strap, a brace, some sort of modification, but it's all yours. On the other hand, if you want our techs to continue to work on it, I'd be glad to do so. You've more than earned your keep. Word on the street is that the Lasats were having same issues with that psychosis that our soldiers were. They would no doubt like to thank you.
Well, I know it seems like ages ago, but this won't be the first oversized weapon I strap on. Fortunately, I have some experience using these light repeaters. Maybe a little more streamlined like the T-21, but I'll make do. And I do have 1 rank in Burly, so it does reduce the cumbersome quality by 1 at least.
Okay. Yeah, so you could
So
use
the
it.
difference is only 1,
And then
so
down
1
the road,
black.
I think there are mods and stuff you can get like a portable tripod, I think there is. I think there's some other stuff you can do. I think there's a talent called Race or something like that reduces it.
It's called Burly. I actually, hilariously enough, there's in the first tier, which I skipped, there's for 5 XP another rank in Burly, which would basically mean it has a cumbersome of 2, which would wipe out all the blacks.
There you go.
And when Freelin sees him set that down over there, his eyes get a little wide as he's looking at it, and then he looks back over to Turio. Hey, any of your people, any of your merchants, do they have any? And he kind of looks around, somewhat sheepishly even. Any fighting gear? Brawling gear? Specifically, I've always wanted to use sap gloves.
What?
If you could find that, I would owe you.
What'd you say?
Freelin is asking if they have any access to an item called sap gloves.
Oh, I don't know. Sap gloves.
SAP, S-A-P.
I don't know. We'll check and see. Maybe after you get back.
Yeah, you're just putting it out there.
Oh, he kind of looks at you. Oh, you're a brawler. I get it. Getting anything too close to comfort, though, might end up with a premature loss of life for Freelin, though. I'll tell you what.
So far,
Go ahead.
so far it's worked out pretty well. He runs in, draws the fire, and then I stand back and shoot.
There is one weapon that I'd be willing to part with, at least for this mission. It'll bring respect among the Lasat. It's an iconographic weapon of our people. And he kind of has this battle axe that he kind of unstraps from his back, and he puts it on the table. Take this, Freelin. The Lasats will know this is a gesture of trust. And he kind of slides this kind of odd-looking axe across the table to you. Mythosaur
As it's
axe.
sliding across the table, Freelin puts his hand on it to stop it from sliding. He stops it in its tracks. He scoops it up and lifts it up with his right hand, holds it up in front of him, and he looks at it. He turns it around, kind of looking at all sides of it. He stands back away from the table and he gives it a couple of arced swings in the shape of an 8 in front of him. And he looks at it again. This is a good weapon, Turio. Thank you. I will treat it properly.
He nods somberly with his slight incline of his Mandalorian helmet. Well then, I'm going to get back to business. I almost forgot to mention, we've procured a few shuttles. We're prepared to leave within a day or two time, Sulla. See what the Lasats think about heading with us to Ordo. They've been stuck here on this planet long enough. I think they could make a new home there, a permanent home. They could be our allies, our friends.
I will ask them and see if they're interested. Perhaps with Clan Corda being here, they might be more motivated.
Turio nods somberly.
Then let us be off. Freelin, you can tell me, do you know anything of their homeworld while we're there?
And Freelin looks up from the axe that he had still been examining, kind of holding in front of him. And he nods to Turio, as Sulla said, we're off. And responds to Sulla, I know nothing of their homeworld. I know nothing of their culture. I know they hit hard.
I was hoping maybe if it was anything like Ordo, we could maybe motivate them. Ordo is, from what I've been told by the fellow clanmates here, is kind of an arid, mountainous world with a kind of thin vegetation band around the equator. I wonder what their homeworld's like.
Well, I don't know anything other than the belly of Coruscant. And that they hit hard. And he just kind of walks out the door, still looking at the axe.
As he's doing that, he kind of, Sulla hefts up the light repeater and kind of grunts a little, but kind of gets the feel of it in his hands, the weight of it, kind of balances it, and kind of smiles to Turio. He goes, well, I'm going to go make some friends. And he kind of puts it over his shoulder and walks out.
Cutscene time. The carbon freezing chamber hums with ancient power. Rows of frozen figures stretch into the darkness. Emma stands beside Jaron Typho's carbonite slab. The Jedi never came. She thaw Typho and leave. Her sister, clad in obsidian robes, turns, frustration flashing across her face. He never found the station. Her voice carries genuine disappointment. All this time, I believed Satil would follow the trail he left for him. I hoped he would come willingly. He could have become a powerful ally or a worthy enemy. She shakes her head. Instead, he remains lost. She gestures towards the endless ranks of carbonite prisoners. Fortunately, Typho was never the true prize. Emma falls silent, Lost Horizon contains dozens of dark side adepts preserved by the Emperor himself. Brenna produces a holocron, and now I have what I need to awaken them. She steps closer. I'm going deeper into the station. Nell Kreblis awaits. Without warning, blue lightning erupts from her fingertips. Emma collapses, screaming as lightning courses through her. Brenna ends the assault and looks down coldly. You have failed me too often, sister. Stay here. Guard Typho until he wakes. Then she departs into the depths of Lost Horizon. A day later, Emma stands alone at an observation viewport. Beyond the glass, Brenna's small fleet lifts away from the station. One by one, the vessels align and vanish into hyperspace. Emma can only watch them go. Somewhere aboard those ships are the remains of Nell Kreblis, and perhaps dozens of newly awakened servants of the dark side. Lost Horizon is only the beginning. She turns and waits for Jaron. Any minute now. Any minute.
Uh-oh.
God damn it, Satir. We got...
Vorn, Wand, it seems like on these sessions you're always getting off a shuttle and heading into Taris and meeting up with the group. So you do it the same thing again this second. What's it look like as you kind of arrive on Taris?
So doctor, Vorn.
Make your way to the Lasat camp.
So this is very different to the way that Senkar arrived on the planet. You know, the shuttle is the same similar group of people get off it. But whereas Senkar was the first of the queue and kind of holding everyone up as he looked around interestedly, Vorn leaves last and slowly. He stops to size everyone and everything up. And after a while, he approaches someone and asks directions and slowly makes his way to his destination. But as he gets close, he stops, and we see that there are emotions kind of warring on his features. He's trying to stay calm and reserved, but there are signs of hope, fear, but mainly indecision. And as the Enclave comes into sight, he stops and just watches it in the distance. In fact, he even drops into cover to watch it covertly for a while. And having longed to see other Lasat for so long, this may seem odd, but he's also dreaded this moment because this gets him closer to having to find out the truth about whether his family survived, and if anything did, to actually owning up to the fact he never came looking for them because he just gave up. And so he actually stops and he just defaults to his normal behavior, and in a strange situation he stops and evaluates it from cover. He looks at the settlement and he evaluates it from a viewpoint of safety. These few survivors to him just seem incredibly precious, and all his protective instincts are rising to the fore. So he just looks at, have they picked a defensible situation? Have they posted guards? Are they keeping the children safe? Are they letting strangers wander into the camp? How well armed are they? And he just evaluates everything from that perspective. And unless they've got all of that perfect, probably after pausing for so long and with such strong emotions warring in him, the one that will probably win out is anger. Fear surfaced as anger. And he will stride towards the camp and look for someone who's supposed to be on guard and immediately start just berating them for things they've got wrong. Like out of the blue, without really introducing himself. And it's all just an outburst of just the fear he feels that these people could be wiped out.
As you start to stride up towards one of the entrance, you pass under this dilapidated kind of bridge, causeway overhead, and you see that this enclave is relatively self-contained, easy to defend. A couple exits with some guards posted at the exits as well. As you're in cover, you see two little Lasat children kind of run up to one of the guards and kind of pull on his tunic as if they're kind of playing a trick on him and run around to his back. He kind of playfully swats at them and says, "Run along now, lads. Can't you see that I'm on duty?" And as he turns around, he almost runs into Vorn. "Oh! Excuse me, man. What? You..." He kind of looks at you. His name is Gesso. He kind of looks at your face, standing on his tiptoes. "Oh, my lands. One of our people? Silas! Silas, come here!" As you start to berate him, he doesn't even pay attention. He calls into this tent, probably 10, 15 yards behind him, and ducking out of it is an ancient-looking old man with what passes for like Lasat dreadlocks. And he kind of walks out, and he starts to smile, and his old eyes are cloudy and milky, and they start to narrow.
Vorn just tails off at this point. You know, he tailed off to a certain extent when he saw the kids up close, and just this kind of natural, normal interaction, the kind he hasn't had with his own people for so long. He just tailed off and kind of he's trying not to choke up.
Yeah, the milky eyes kind of look at him and says, "He is no stranger. From across the stars, I think I might know this one. Although my ancient eyes deceive me. Is that you, Vorn?"
How well does Vorn know him?
That's up to you.
Okay. Let's say that he is someone who was from kind of the next town over, basically the next village, next encampment over, I guess it would be. From encampment's probably a better term for the society. And he'd encountered him maybe like 10 or 15 times in his youth. So not someone he knew super well, but someone he knew well enough to say hello to, definitely, and was familiar with him, would be familiar with him. But even that is a lot for him right now. And he stops and takes a breath and sort of says, "Elder La, it is good to see you. It's good to see my people again."
Gesso turns to Silas.
He takes a ragged breath.
Yeah, Gesso turns to Silas. You know this man?" And Silas kind of raises up on his tiptoes and puts his hands on Vorn's broad shoulders and says, "Yes. See is a peculiar manner of speaking. My vision often fails me now, but yes. Vorn here, Vorn Kalak, was known to me before we left Lasat, the next town over. You made a name for yourself, I remember. A hunter. Brave one this, Gesso. Welcome inside. You'll be most useful. What brings yourself this many leagues, this many parsecs, Vorn?"
I was, ever since what happened to our people, at first I thought everyone was gone. many years I thought that, and it's only recently I found out that there were survivors. The Imperial propaganda said that, well, who cares what they say anyway, but anyway, I didn't realise, and when I heard that you could be here, some survivors at least, I came as fast as I could. Are you safe here? Are you well protected?
He kind of ushers you into his little tent and says, I don't mean to take you away from your duties, guest servant. You stand guard. Vorn, there's much to speak with. I have much to tell you. Come inside. I have food.
Yeah, Vorn comes inside. Sits down here. He's very uncertain. He's trying to look stoic, but he's really overwhelmed by this.
What of news of the outside?
I've not seen that much of the outside for many years. I stayed on the fringes of the galaxy, the outermost parts of the outer rim. Well, maybe not the outermost, but the least travelled. I avoided everything. It wasn't till I heard that the Empire had fallen that I decided to see what the galaxy was like now. Recently fell in with a group that were in trouble with an Imperial remnant faction. I had to leave them to come searching for you, for the rumours I'd heard. But I said I would return to them as soon as I can. I've said I'll help them, and I will. But obviously I will help you too.
Our numbers are not many, Vorn. 30 adults, plus the children, plus a few elders like myself that aren't good for much besides telling stories, and I still have my visions. I just
so few.
hoped that you had heard word that there were other settlements like I own, but I suppose that hope is too much to ask for in these trying times.
I've heard rumours there could be, but nothing sure, nothing concrete. If you like, while I'm out on my travels, I could search for word, try and find others. If you survived, others could too.
You're right, Vorn. But your years are few, whereas mine are many. I don't trust the hope. At any rate, things are looking up. We have this place here. Recently, half of our adults had come down with some sort of strange illness, a mysterious psychosis, but they seemingly have recovered, as mysterious as the illness came. I don't know who to thank for that. But have yourself something to eat, Vorn. You do make it sound like you will not be spending much time with us.
Sorry, I didn't mean to give that impression. I'm just... It's a lot. It's so many years since I saw another Lasat. It's so many years thinking everyone... Well, thinking the worst. But it's good. It's good to see you. And, he's just taking in all the little details, all the little kind of cultural kind of trappings of their civilization, the decorations, the food, just the way that Silas dresses, etc. Vorn is dressed in a more sort of, more species neutral kind of way. But yeah, he's taking it all in, all these things that were once so familiar and that for so long he thought he'd never see again. And each one is so welcome, but at the same time such a gut punch.
What does Lasat food smell like?
Let's say that it is spicy. They go for
Silence has
strong,
Jamaican
super
dreadlocks.
spicy.
They jerk. Season.
No, it's because they come from this warm but arid climate.
Caribbean jerk.
Yeah.
So,
I figure that they can't grow like a huge variety of kind of fruits and vegetables and things like that. So they're going to flavor their food with strong spices.
and
Also, if you've got a strong like a warm climate, things are going to rot fast. So so again, they probably use spices to preserve things. So that's what I'd say.
that's exactly what Freelin and Sulla kind of smell first as they kind of walk underneath that bridge that enters into the refugee camp of the Lasats. They smell kind of a smell of savory cooking meats as the sun starts to get closer to the horizon, and the Lasats are probably preparing for their evening meal. Silas has just taken Vorn into their tent to chat, and Gesso Shinla is still standing guard portly outside.
As Sulla and Freelin are kind of making their way towards the Lasat encampment, out on the fringes of, Taris, it's a lot more run-down wastelands, toxic fauna and flora. And it's basically smells like, someone left some mayonnaise soup out in the sun for too long. And as he's walking there, he kind of smells, it's like, that tingles the nose. That's how you know it's good. I think we're in the right track, huh, Freelin?
Freelin is, sniffing the air as well. Oh, I would think so. Smells like, and he takes a big sniff. Have you ever had Kawakian monkey lizard? They're so delicious. It's one thing I miss about the depths of Coruscant. Any food you want.
Can't say that I have. When in my past, we basically were given freeze-dried mystery meat mixed with some sort of like gelatinous paste gel or nutrient gel. It was designed to, provide proteins, nutrients, and calories, and that was about it.
Freelin just kind of glances at you as you guys are walking next to each other. He said, that sounds horrible. You should try Kawakian monkey. You would like it. And he sniffs the air again. They could even be cooking it here. Those spices, they smell familiar.
I don't know to be impressed or nervous that you know what that smells like. But I suppose there's only one way to find out.
Yeah, Freelin immediately starts looking around for any kind of grilling or smoke or anything like that, giving away the preparation of any kind of food.
Yeah, you see, probably Silas's tent that Warren's in there. There's like a little wisp of smoke rising up from a makeshift cylindrical chimney.
And you said there's one person on guard?
Yeah.
Yeah, Sulla will kind of beeline straight for him and kind of see how he reacts as he approaches, considering he's got that massive cannon that he's lugging around.
Gesso's eyes go wide as you start to kind of approach with that repeating blaster, which is restricted pretty much anywhere, and he holds his... Hold on, mate. Stop here. You don't look like Lasats to me. In fact, you don't look like anyone at all that I know. And you don't look like you're here to partake in our evening meal either, by that cannon you're looking around. State your names and your business.
Well, I am Sulla, an initiate of the Mandalorian clan Reshitar that is here on Taris, and this here is my friend Freelin, and we were told there was a Lasat encampment here.
Well, there aren't too many people who are familiar with us, but I dare say you found it. Now, can I help you? Otherwise, I suggest you just be along with your business.
Freelin takes a deep breath in. I smell food. Do you have food?
He looks from Sulla, then to Freeland, and back to Sulla. Ha! You come with a gun as big as you are, and a friend who's asking for food for free!
Oh, we never said it was for free. It's just when you're out here on the fringe, everything smells rank, and what we smelled coming from your tents was, I don't want to say intoxicating, but it's making my friend's mouth water, and we'll pay, of course, but the real reason we're here is to speak with you guys, to speak with your encampment. We're here to, how can I put it, offer perhaps a mutually beneficial agreement.
He laughs and looks at your gun, then looks you in the eye. Ah! If I just had a credit for every single person who walked past this encampment offering some sort of similar deal, I'd be a rich man. Unfortunately, everybody wants to take advantage of the Lasat. Trust is hard to come by. What might be your name, soldier? Calls you soldier, obviously, lugging that thing around.
I'm Sulla, and this is Freeland, and I know I'm sure you hear this all the time, especially on a place like this, but I feel like I have something extra.
When he introduces Freelin just nods curtly. And then after Sulla finishes talking about offering something extra, Freelin just responds with, Kawaki monkey. It smells like you're grilling it. Is that what you're grilling?
He kind of looks at you and... What if it was?
I have some credits. I would love a serving if I could get it.
One moment. He disappears briefly into Silas's tent, and then you hear voices speak. You hear Vorn's voice kind of talk. Gusso heads out, and he says, "Go ahead into yonder tent. I'm going to go back to my post, my proper post." And he walks up like these rickety steps to kind of stand on top of the bridge to keep an eye out on the encampment. Elder Salasla is within. State your business, and don't make any sudden movements. For my position, I'll be able to take you out before you escape.
Fair enough. We don't mean any harm. We come in peace. But thank you, man. He kind of nods and turns and heads in the direction of the tent.
And while Sulla was explaining that, Freelin was already nodding and stepping forward and walking towards the tent while he was still talking.
As they,
Go ahead.
I was going to say, as they enter, Vorn will have kind of stepped back from the center of the tent, and he's there's nowhere to really hide in here, so he's not hidden, but he is kind of stepped back a little bit. But he does have his rifle out. It's pointing down, but he has it out and in his hands. His sniper rifle's on his back. This is his modular rifle, but he's prepared. He's not aggressive, but he's very, very watchful. Looking up as soon as they enter, he's just sizing up every detail of them. He's looking very alert, almost wired, almost paranoid for any sign of aggression. He doesn't like the look of that weapon.
Yeah, as Sulla kind of goes in, he sees, Vorn very at the ready, very assessive of, any potential threat, and he sees the Elder, and he kind of first looks to Vorn, and he goes, now, this is the kind of security I was expecting. Alert, attentive, assessing the situation. That guard you have out there, just let me walk in with this freaking cannon. Makes me worry about you guys.
And you hear Vorn just sort of under breath just sort of go, because he'd been thinking the same thing. And he looks across at Silas and just kind of shakes his head. And says, "Yeah, you do need to talk to that fella."
Now, I'm not one for negotiation, but I'm guessing you, and he points at Vorn, are the brawn, and you, and he points at Silas La, are the brains.
I've not been often accused of being the one with brains, but the man out front, he's a farmer, as are most of the folks here. Vorn here is the exception, and we've just now met for the first time in 20 years.
I'm a stranger here, but I would still lay down my life for these people.
I don't know much about your people, but my friend was telling me that you've been victims of the Empire, as a great many people have been, and that's what brings me here.
And Freelin, who had been kind of sniffing around where they were cooking, when Sulla says that, he was told about you guys, he looks over at them. Obviously, I'm our brains. And then goes back to looking at the food.
The looks too, to be fair. But I, like this gentleman here, I'm the muscle, but I also speak plainly. There will be no deception from me. Hopefully you can believe me, but if you don't mind, I'd like to sit and talk.
Silas rises and nods to you and then sits back down, kind of indicating for you and Freelin to have a seat next to Vorn. Help yourself to the food. I can sense that your friend is already salivating.
And Vorn, realizing that, that at close quarters he's got no chance against these two. One of them's got this massive axe and the other one's got weaponry that will tear this camp apart. So he doesn't want to. His only chance would be as a sniper, and he's not leaving these two alone with Silas. So he kind of reluctantly sits down, puts his rifle on the ground next to him.
Yeah, Sulla kind of sits down and with a thump, kind of rests the repeater against the table. Not on it, but leaned up against it. And he doesn't take any of the food, not out of disrespect, but just because he wants to get to the point before they get to, breaking bread. He goes, well, I'm Sulla. And you are?
My name is Silas Law. I'm an elder of my people. Well, at least the oldest here. The most wise among us, they passed away long ago at the heads of the Empire. There's only 30 of us or so in this place. And I can sense that at least the two of you mean us no harm.
That we do not.
Vorn raises an eyebrow when he hears that, and he does relax slightly, but not completely. And he says, "My name is Vorn. I am not of this place, but having only recently rediscovered it, I'm... well, I don't know what I am now, but I used to be a hunter by trade. Hunting guide. And then, like everything else, the Empire took that away."
Freelin turns around and he's got a full plate of food and walks back to the group and finally sits down next to Sulla. And he nods and kind of raises the plate almost like a slight salute as he's nodding. "Thank you for the food. I'm Freelin."
And Vorn sort of nods to it and goes, "You eat up. That'll put hair on your arms."
Yeah.
He's not lying. Look, and he kind of gestures, kind of jokingly or lightheartedly to Silas and Vorn's arms. He's got like a full-blown Robin Williams sweater going on.
Yeah. Freelin just kind of, yeah. Well, I'm Freelin. I am from Coruscant. I'm wanted. I left. And then he starts eating his food.
Well, like I said, to the point, we're here because I am an initiate of Clan Reshitar, which is based here on Taris and has been for some time. They belong to House Ordo, which is a Mandalorian clan, and from what little I know of the Lasat, it seems that you and the Mandalorians share something in common. They've been victims of Empire brutality. Some would call it genocide. I would call it unspeakable acts, but regardless, it seems that we're connected in a way. We share a history, even if it is on the other side of the galaxy. With that said, our two enclaves here have been eking out an existence for a while, and our clan is getting ready to leave for the time being and return to the homeworld of House Ordo. And we have learned that a rival Mandalorian clan is here, and our fear is they're coming after you. The reason being, if you're wondering, is you are known as great warriors. You're hardy, resilient, powerful, martially strong. And this clan, they see that as challenge. It invites conflict. It tests them. And even though you say you are farmers, survivors, hobbled together, they won't see it that way. They will see it as you all is a way to prove their ability. And I am told they are ruthless. So what I am here to offer is for you to leave Taris and for you to come with us to Ordo. We are not asking for anything in return. We're not asking for servitude. We're not asking for anything. But we know potential allies when we see it. We know that we see people who have suffered like our Mandalorian clans have suffered, and we don't want to see that continue.
Why don't you give me a average with a boost, just for great roleplay, negotiation.
Negotiation average with a boost. All right, so that's 2 purple.
Yep. Success. Silas kind of looks at you, and at first he has his blocks up. Then as you kind of go through the reasoning and everything, he looks at Vorn and says, "You have a point. Like I said, If I had a credit of everybody that's come through here, peddling fear, trying to get us to move, I sense that most of the time they only had their own interests in mind, but in your instance, your motivations are opaque to me, but I do not sense any deception in your words. Vorn?
What do you know of these two clans that he speaks of? I am new to this place. I know of the Mandalorians only by reputation, which is formidable.
I've had dealings with Terrio, the leader of this clan Rakatosh. He seems like an honorable man.
What they say is true. You cannot afford to stay here. Like you say, you are farmers. You're no warriors. I'm sure you'd give a good account for yourself, but against Mandalorians? And he turns towards to Sulla and says, by the way, I heard what happened to your people. I'm deeply sorry. It appears we do have a link of a tragic kind. Are there any assurances you can offer as to the safety of my people here?
From what I'm told of the members of Clan Reshitar, the Ordo, and I've never seen it personally, but it has a great mountain range on the northern hemisphere. It's simply called the Crown. It's where Clan Ordos hid for the majority of the Empire's rule, growing strong, staying patient. Those mountains are deep, and they have dug deep within them, protecting themselves from any sort of attack. It sounds like it might be something that is exactly what this enclave of Lasat needs.
Our people are from the foothills of mountains, so I think they could settle in well there. And he looks across to Silas. But I cannot make this decision for you, Elder. I will stand by you. I will support you. But I have just returned here. I cannot decide this on your behalf.
Dark have been my dreams of late, Vorn. But now and again I sense a light. Like a single star, awash in blackness. I even at times dream of our ancient homeworld, Vorn. The place only mentioned in myths. The place known. Let me find the name of it, of Lirasan.
Elder, with all due respect, Lirasan is legend. Lirasan is our home. Was our home.
Lirasan is no more, Vorn. It is ruined, toxic. Its crust is ruptured, its forests have been raked, its oceans poisoned. A myth is all our people have.
There's a wave of strong emotion crosses Vaughn's face, and it's immediately clamped down. He goes expressionless. His jaw tightens, and his like crack as his knuckles, his fists clench.
And that's when you guys hear a ship fly overhead. It's a great giant explosion, and suddenly, Lirasan, or Silas, kind of sits bolt upright and ducks out of his tent and kind of looks around the edges of the camp, and you can see the very top of a ship land in the distance, and then you hear the sound of 5 jetpacks fire up, and you see figures land all around this enclave. And a great voice rings out. Elder Silas Na! Come hither! Varric Corda of Clan Corda demands your presence! And he kind of ducks himself out of the tent, covering his eyes, looking up onto the bridge where the guard was. Whoops. There goes my sound. There we go.
Demand my money back.
And this is what you see. As you step out, you see the figure of Varric Corda on top of the bridge, and he is holding what looks to be a vibroblade or an axe or some sort of bladed weapon at Gesso's throat. Silas just kind of looks up to him and is silent.
Vorn is having just kind of caught a glimpse of this through the tent flap. He actually ducks out under the back of the tent and will make his way into cover over here. And he's going to pull out his sniper rifle and aim at this guy. And
Freelin,
as he ducks out.
I can. For some reason, my token was way off the map. I'm moving it back over to the rest of the group now. It was way outside the borders, and
yeah, it's weird. You got like 2 tokens on the screen.
Yeah, I
I
probably had some leftover ones when I was messing with the scaling and stuff. But you can't. There's some terrain obstacles, so you have to.
Oh, that's why I couldn't move it. I'm like, why isn't it moving?
There we go.
Terrain obstacles.
Yep. And so, I mean,
I was just gonna say, as Vorn, just before Vorn ducks out, he'll say to Freelin and Sulla, "This is your opportunity to prove that you are in earnest. Please help my people, and I will owe you a blood debt."
Sulla simply nods and picks up his light repeater. Very well.
And Freelin finishes eating a piece of meat off of the bone of whatever he was eating, and he drops it onto the plate, and then drops his plate onto his seat as he stands up, and he licks his fingers, kind of just licks the meat juices and the seasoning off them, looks over at Vorn. He reaches across his back and he pulls that axe off that he was given earlier. Well, looks like we're gonna do what we were sent here to do, and hope we can earn your trust after this.
Vorn says you'll have more than my trust. You will have my gratitude and my service if you do this. Save my people.
Silas nods to both of you and just calls out really loud in his elder voice. The Lasat people do not answer to threats from the leader of Clan Corda or anyone else. And then Varric's voice answers. I am not the leader of Clan Corda. I am but the youngest brother of my ilk, and my father, Felgar Corda, strongest of all Mandalorians. Come with me, and you will serve. You will fight, and most of you will die. The weak will perish, but the strong among you, they will share in many spoils. How about some convincing? And he draws the blade across Gesso's throat and throws him 10 meters to the ground, where he lands in a bloody heap.
Vorn immediately just takes a shot.
Clan Corda!
No.
Attack! Initiative.
He will just scream in rage. This guttural roar of rage as he takes the shot.
All right. I'm going to roll some initiative. Let me add them all.
So it'll actually be more like he's going to slip round the tent. Oh, I can't go there. Be round, kind of around here. Oops. Having slipped behind the tent.
Clearly everybody doesn't default to friendly still.
Guess that's cover.
We're going to use cool or vigilance, or it don't make a difference for me.
I'd say probably cool, since you had that little standoff. It wasn't quite a surprise for you. Let me try to add you guys all to the contact tracker real quick.
Remind me, do we just roll it, or do we roll it from somewhere special?
Just 1 second. I need to add you guys all. So.
It was in the encounter a second ago.
Yeah, I had to remove it all because
cleared them out.
All the tokens were fucked up. 2.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I see it now.
The shit defaulting to hostile is really annoying.
That's weird. I rolled cool and it rolled my vigilance dice.
No, I think that was Sulla's vigilance. I saw your cool roll.
No, Vorn's. It says vigilance for Vorn. Did you select it and then the?
I must have misclicked.
Huh.
Yeah, because I've got one yellow on my initiative. So if you don't mind, I'll remove that first die, Bo, and I'll miss. There you go. So it'll just be 1-0. That instead of that 0.02.
While he's doing that, which button do you hit to see range bands? Under measurement controls?
Mm-hmm. Just tell me where you want to move. I just click it, and I will tell you how many maneuvers there will be. If you want to drag, there's a range band. The 0.01 macro you can pull on your floor.
I see that.
So if I click that, can you see that? If I do that, not.
I need to select a token first, and then I'll click it. Okay, I assume green is close, yellow is medium.
Yep.
Yes.
And red is long. That's what she said.
NPCs are up first.
We totally started in cover.
Hey, I'll let you guys start in cover. That's fine.
But Vorn did get into cover, so
I did.
Yeah.
All right. First NPC is going to be this guy.
What guy?
Begin encounter.
It's a big map.
Top left.
Top left.
Clan Corda conscript.
Okay.
Oh, they're going to shoot. They're shooting the innocents. So each one of these NPCs is five commoners, as you can see. And so there's 2 exits, west exit and the south exit, and there's any terrain you see can be used kind of to your advantage. But basically, you got to try to help these commoners flee or get to safety somehow. before they all get slaughtered. If you want. Or you could just concentrate on killing the dudes. But they make their intentions known. And the first thing you see is this Mandalorian. He uses one maneuver to fly down with his jetpack. Copy. Maybe. It's not going to let me move that way because of the terrain.
Trapped by your own terrain.
Foisted by my own
I'm
petard.
worried that if I cut and paste it, that's not going to. It's not going to keep the turn the same. We'll see.
Could you drag it off the map and drag back on? Oh, okay.
I'll have to probably see if it took away his combat spot or not. 1, 2. Nope. Looks like it's fine. Yep. And he is going to fire. Close range.
Yes.
They scatter. None hit. This guy next to him does the same. Claim slot. It's going to aim. Fire.
Excuse me.
Another miss. He has one advantage, which he will give to whoever goes next.
Well, I would say the next 2 turns are us. You want to go Vorn, and then I'll go. I'll shoot
Yeah.
the dude. I'll shoot the clan core to conscript up on the tower, up on the just to the west of the west exit.
There.
And before you both go, well, I mean, you're both shooting. I would say Freelin also has something he can do that might affect the battlefield a little bit too.
What can you do?
He has the Terrify ability, which can affect all enemies within medium range. I mean, he could hit 3 of them right now, which would give them all setback die if they fail their tests against that.
Oh, nice. Yeah, that sounds good. Should we maybe do that, and Vorn will take a pot shot at one of the guys around the back?
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, so do you want to do yours? Well, I guess if we're both acting, I'll just do mine quickly. I've got to be AFK for a second. So, hearing noises from behind and seeing that Freelin and Sulla are on this side, Vorn gets concerned about what might be going on back there, and he heads over this way. Can I move that far?
Yeah, it'd be one maneuver.
Cool. So yeah, he moves. Oops. Let me this one around here. Gets into cover there, and then takes a. Before he drops down into cover, he will actually kind of yell out, "Oi!" So that they look in his direction rather than the civilians, and then he's going to take a shot at this guy here, who's in the least cover by the look of things.
It'd be long range.
Standing. Yep.
And
when he's my sniper rifle.
Yep. And he's got a bunch of smoke in front of it, so setback.
Okay. Cool. Let me. Oops. Okay. So I'm going to do that.
Now you could also aim if you want to take it to another screen.
I'll do that. Yeah, definitely. So 2 strain, I'll just apply that. And that gives me what, a boost? Oh, you just done that.
It's a boost. Yeah, you get yourself a boost.
Okay. Done that. Oh, I already get 1 boost, that's right. Cool.
Oof.
Succeed. Damage 12. So it's
Nice.
right.
And I will pass.
Ooh, has Pierce 1 actually, so that's 10 instead.
What is slow firing?
Yeah, he has to take the next round off.
Ew, gross.
Yeah.
So he has to like reload.
Yeah. Okay. So, but I might just switch weapons, to be honest, because I just want to keep up the fire and attract their attention. So I'll probably do that next round. But what I'll do with the advantages is, can I just give a boost to the next 2 PCs to act? Is that
You
possible?
can give one to the next one to act, or you could give one to anybody you want.
Okay, I'm going to give one to Sulla then.
You could use the remaining one to recover a strain.
Yeah, let's do that. Thank you.
And don't forget to claim that spot.
Oh, thank you. Claim slot. And then end turn. I'm done. Thank you. Well, I was
Okay.
deliberately trying to get their attention as well, though.
Yeah, and as they start yelling and people start running, Vorn fires a shot off. Freelin, already axe in hand, starts kind of walking forward just a little bit. And as he's doing so, he is clanking the axe against metal pipes and different things. And I can't. There we go. I was like, I can't move. And he's clanking the metal axe against pipes, and he just yells, guttural, like roar, "You're all going to die here!" And he tries to instill, terror in the enemies, thinking they were coming up against, a bunch of commoners, Lasat commoners, and instead they're fighting. They're coming into conflict with some skilled fighters that they weren't expecting, and he's hoping that gives them some pause.
Do you make a roll?
And so for his action, he's going to use Terrify. He's going to take a hard coercion check and add a force die. But he also has Intimidating, so he's going to take 2 strain to reduce that coercion check to easy.
Isn't it based on like what their willpower is?
Make a hard coercion check. No, it's just a coercion check.
Okay.
And for every enemy, they are disoriented per success. So if there are 4 enemies within medium range, each of them become disoriented.
You get setbacks.
Okay, oh, and I also roll one of those. But he's not going to use it.
I think that guy and these 2 up here were in it.
So they have, setbacks to all of their actions until
Next 4 rounds.
Freelin's next turn.
Let me see which other ones here. That's this one. You get 2 conflict. as you use fear as your ally. Varric is even taken aback a little bit because he sees what you have there, Freelin. This works out quite well because what you have is a mythosaur axe, which should only be rightly in the hand of a Mandalorian. But Turio trusted you, and as a sign of goodwill towards the Lasat, let you wield this, at least for this mission. And so Varric is kind of stumbled back a little bit, rests his hands on the guardrail. This is the only guardrail in Star Wars that exists. Oh, he's kind of staggered, and some of the others take a step back as well. But then they redouble their efforts, but they're visibly shaken.
And you know what? I'm going to actually alter that just a little bit. I am going to use one of those dark pips.
Okay.
And I'm going to use it on the guy on the bridge, Varric.
All right, we got another conflict.
Well, and he is now immobilized as well. So he's kind of just standing there. He sees Freelin with that axe, and he just kind of frozen in fear or confusion. He doesn't know what to make of it, but he's just kind of standing there agog, like not knowing exactly what to do.
So he will not go next. Let's see, one of these guys will. He's just going to have to fly over. He will still have to use both of his maneuvers to get there, though.
So I'm assuming that hit like 3 of them, right?
4 of them.
4 of them, nice.
This one will fly all the way over. You're right, I'm going to have to take him off the map. Why did he even put terrain? It shouldn't even matter. He lands on top of this shanty town and starts to look down at you guys, but he cannot suffer strain, so he takes his whole action. Claim slot. Next one. Ooh. I'm going to say this is the guy that's immobilized. He can't do anything.
Who,
next one's
what's his name?
Sulla.
Alright, Sulla. He is going to target the guy kind of overwatching the west exit. So let's see here. Ranged heavy. I get 1 setback because it's a big bitch. You get 1 boost from
There's an errata on
the
that.
advantage.
It's increased the difficulty.
What is?
The unwieldy
encumbrance?
Weapon. Yeah. It was a setback.
Okay.
Yeah, they changed it.
Alright, so 1 boost, and then so 1 red, 1 purple then.
Yeah, and you're shooting up elevation towards Varric. Is that you shooting at?
I'm shooting at the, it is elevation. It's the Clan Corda guy.
Give yourself a setback as well.
Alright. That looks... Oh, and I'm going to aim. Hello, duh. I'm going to aim. Since I didn't move.
Aim twice. Take 2
Yeah,
strain.
sure. We'll take 2 strain. Here we go.
Come on.
Nice. Triumph and despair.
I know what this despair is going to be.
Oh, I already know.
Run out of ammo.
What's the... No. What's the triumph?
I gotta think about it first. Oh, it didn't do damage. I hit the wrong button. Darn it. We'll figure
what's
that
the
out.
damage of it? It's like 11, isn't it?
It's 11 plus I have a rank in barrage, which actually 2 ranks in the barrage, I think. Let me double check. Yeah, 2 ranks in barrage. So the base damage is 13. And I did 2 successes, so that takes it to 15.
He's only got 3 soak, and that thing I think even has a pierce on it, so that's going to kill him.
It has Pierce 1.
Yeah, it's going to kill him.
So he kind of lines up, shoots, and it just completely eviscerates him, and he kind of does the Wilhelm scream as he falls off and goes crashing down to the ground below him. Now I have to decide what to do with my triumph. It's going to cancel out your despair. Can I say that?
No. But there is an ammunition depot right next to it. If you just like it explodes, I will make this guy take some damage and get knocked prone. It's up to you though.
Which the one up here that's by the tent. Yeah, let's do that. We'll do that.
What does that look like then?
Because that gives, as he does it, there's like the big explosion and the guy kind of goes flying, knocking him down, giving a chance for the commoners to run towards the exit.
Common thing is blast 6, so you can use 2 advantage to activate a blast. I'm just going to say he takes 6 of blast damage. He's got 3 soaks, he takes 3 wounds, and he's also blown back 1 range band and is knocked prone. So he is prone.
Run! Get to the transport!
Oh man, this is the last guy. Oh, the despair. 2 more of them come in. They start to land all around you, kind of on the ground. They'll go next. They'll go next round. And it's this guy's turn, huh? He flies down.
By the way, if I can, Vorn will be yelling out instructions in Lasat to take cover, and just don't try and fight these guys. Just run.
Did I get the killing of them? Oh, yes!
GM delights in murdering civilians.
8,
wow.
9, 10, plus instant death. How many of them I kill? Oh! Three of them. There's only 2 left. Two alive with those. Okay, so we're going to do...
Which group of commoners up in the top right?
So it's going to be 8, it's going to be 10, so 2 is 8 wounds. I'll kill one of them, and then he crits, so he kills the other one. 2. How many existing critical injuries? 1. Roll. I guess it makes minions take crits too. They still have to suffer the effects of the critical injury, even though it instantly kills one of them. Okay, I guess that makes sense. Yeah, so it kills 2 of them. And that was their slot. And now it's the refugees. Which way are you guys directing them towards?
So the ones in the top left, I was yelling for them to go to the west exit.
Mm-hmm.
So the 10 that are up by ammunition depot, as the quarter conscript was remaining until another one landed, they're supposed to be running that way.
Got it. Okay. Yeah, so these can take 2 maneuvers to get to here. They start booking it. These 2 can take 2 maneuvers to get to, let's see, there. But then they actually stop at Vorn because they see this guy here, so they're not going to run right past him. They're kind of counting on Vorn to protect them. These guys under the bridge, though, they escaped, 10 of them. So if this is Helldivers, you just
they made it to extraction.
10 civilians extracted.
Nice.
two of them dead. And then I think that's the next round, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna make sure there's enough slots for these dudes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You killed 1. Yeah, that should be right. All right, which enemy will go? Is that guy still immobilized, Doc?
It's all those effects should be in place until the start of my next round.
Start of your next turn. Yeah, that kind of behooves you to go later then, even, doesn't it?
That's kind of what I was thinking.
Yeah. Oh, first of all, let's see here. This dude. Does he have point blank or not? He will move to get to short range. And breaks out his pistol, and he can't aim, but he shoots a Sulla.
I'm in cover.
He gets a setback then.
Now, is this one on the ground when he got terrified, or is this a different one?
This is one of the reinforcements.
Okay.
And he is close with the pistols. He's uneasy. Miss.
As this guy comes charging and blasting with his pistol, Sulla kind of hears him approaching and ducks behind some crates, and the blasters kind of go over harmlessly into the, plastisteel or whatever.
He'll take a setback on
Mixing.
his next check with that threat. We're gonna claim it. Let's just do the other reinforcement. Go forward at short range. Shoot at Freelin.
They'll finally hit, because Freelin always gets shot. Oh.
Nope. Straight miss. Good guys are up.
Well, let's see. Freelin, you should probably wait.
Well, I can't use that ability again right now.
Well, I want to be attracting attention, so I'd quite like to go early, because I don't want this guy over here taking a shot at the civilians, so I want to get past them, so I'm more of a target.
Yeah, go for it, and then I'll go next.
Cool, thank you. So I'm going to move over here, so into cover, but as I go, I'll be yelling every insult I can think of at this guy over here, just trying to attract his attention. The other guy I've just shot, so hopefully I've got his attention. I'm dropping the sniper rifle back over here, and I guess I'll probably have to take 2 strain to get out the modular rifle, so I'll do that. And then I'm just going to take a snapshot of this guy. I'm not going to get more strain to aim.
Average the 2 purple.
So, okay. So just a 2, yeah? Or 2 more?
It's 2 purple.
Just 2 purple. Okay, cool.
A hit.
Okay. Nice.
It's 10 damage.
Yeah. So yeah, just take a pot shot at him as I go, and just happen to hit him center mass, and then drop down into cover here. But I'm definitely trying to make it clear that I'm the main threat. So probably knowing just a little about Mandalorians, I'll probably be yelling, take me on unless you're a coward. And that's me done.
Another good guy's up.
Not so bad. Yeah.
All right. So as Sulla drops the one higher up and then it explodes, he ducks as the next one comes from behind him, and he kind of turns and levels the light repeater at him and opens fire. Now, let's see here. I gotta upgrade the difficulty because
increase, don't upgrade. Increase.
Well, my 2 options on the sheet are upgrade and downgrade difficulty. So it's 1 red, 1 purple instead of 2 purple.
No, it's 3 purple.
Okay.
There's not an increase. Isn't it the one it's at the top?
Yeah, it's upgrade difficulty and downgrade difficulty, and then upgrade ability and downgrade ability.
Because you can just click on the purple die and it just adds another one to it.
Yep. So I got 3 purples then.
Okay, there you go. Yeah.
I have a setback because he is within long range, because it's a long range weapon, and I'm going to aim twice. So that should be correct. Pew! So 12 damage, pierce 1.
13. This is a Varric. 12, 13, 7. It hits him. Not dead, but very good damage. It's like, he's getting pummeled here on this bridge.
Oh no, I wasn't shooting at Varric. I was shooting at the guy.
Oh, the guy next.
Right next to me. Sorry. Yeah. I was flipping it around to kill him because he's the immediate threat. He takes a shot right, maybe in a weak spot of his armor, and just falls for it and slides to a stop at Sulla's feet.
Yeah, they definitely weren't expecting us to be here. You claimed that spot. Yeah, there we go.
Yep. I think I did not. That's my bad.
Yeah.
Bad guy. He went already. He's dead. Ooh, this one. This one hasn't gone yet, have they? This round? I don't think so. Can you see my pings up here? The one by Vorn?
Yeah.
Let me see if he has. He does. Let me see how this works. I think it's thrown. Oh, it does automatically. He'll take a step forward to get to short range towards Vorn and the commoners, and you see him reach down at his belt where he unclips a frag grenade and rolls it towards you, Vorn.
Okay.
In cover. Aim. Oh, he moved though, he can't aim. And dark side point flipped. I'm gonna upgrade my ability once.
Oof.
Cannot activate the blast quality though, but 10 damage. So it just explodes right in front of the crate you're hiding behind for. It splinters the crate, the shrapnel kind of entering your flesh in certain areas that are most delicate.
Wow, I thought I might have kids one day. Damn.
He meant your lips.
Maybe it's like the thing in Bad Boys and he just gets shot in the backside.
Alright, next enemy slot. This guy that's pretty hurt. He's going to fly down again towards Vorn. Now that your cover is exploded. And he will shoot at you. I will use another dark side point. Great ability.
They don't like that sniper rifle.
He is still.
I think they're just
he's
incredibly
still scared
racist.
too, right? This guy's still scared.
Yes.
If I remember correctly.
Yes.
Okay.
And I looked it up. It's until their next turn. So the ones that have already used the setback dice from his Terrify, they're done now using those setback dice. So this will be his turn using that setback die, but he loses it after this.
He still gets it though.
But he still gets it on this turn.
See if he roll. Miss! 2 advantages though. He's going to give one of the advantages to knock. Actually, he's going to use them to give Vorn a setback on his next check. Narratively, because he's just under a lot of suppressive fire, if that makes sense.
Yep.
And that was him. Claim. Friendlies.
I forgot
Friendlies
to.
are up.
I haven't got any wounds applied. Was I meant to after that?
It doesn't.
Great.
You have to do it yourself.
Oh, how much was it? Sorry.
Let's see here. So it was 10 damage.
10?
You have 4 soaks, 6.
6. Cool, thank you. Got used to just assuming Foundry does everything for you.
I know. All right, Freelin, you're up.
So, yep. So Freelin had, screamed that, yelled that threat out as he was clanking that axe against metal pipes and bars on the ground when this Clan Corda conscript landed in front of him, his jetpack blowing dust up. Freelin, seeing him already in close range, immediately uses the maneuver to engage with him. His axe is already in a wide arc and coming down on top of him as he closes the short distance and engages with him.
You have 2 light side points to work, or 3 light side points to work with now too. And you could take 2 strain to aim. Failed, but a triumph and an advantage. What do you want to do with that?
The advantage will go to whoever gets the next turn.
Okay.
On our side. And the triumph, what can I do with the triumph? Let's see.
Make the clan quarter guy laying down by the ammunition dump catch on fire. Since it blew up.
Ooh.
Oh, my whole screen just went black. I mean, not the screen, but the image. Let me refresh. That's weird. Yeah, that's a good one. If you allow that, Bo.
Yeah.
I'll have the fire spread from the guy who fell, and it catches him as he's trying to get back to his feet. The flames kind of crawl over to him, catches the material in his armor, and lights him up.
Fire damage. Challenge size. I don't know how it really works, but what I'm going to say is that he is on fire, and what he's going to do is he's going to take 1d10 damage every round until he puts himself out. How's that sound?
Nice.
Can't kill the people by the west if he's trying to put himself out.
True story.
Cool.
Might as well make him take his turn. He uses his maneuver to stand up from prone. He is now on fire, though. And so he takes 1d10 damage. This is going to bypass soak. Ah! He's actually already a little bit hurt. And he tosses himself on the ground again to douse out the flames. Now he's not on fire anymore.
I put the fire rules in Discord.
Let's see. Fire acid deal damage equals rating per round. Oh, so yeah. Oh, hazard ratings. I remember this rule now. Hazard ratings. So we'll say like what? Probably like 5.
Flammable liquid. Yeah, that sounds right.
And then I think they have to take, like, they do some sort of check every round.
Until they put it out, yeah.
Yeah, putting out fire is an athletics check.
Athletics check.
5 then, so 5, 8.
Difficulty 2. So
It's
that's
a
hold
kind of
on. It's grass or soft ground, so 1.
but we're on a hard surface here.
So 2.
So 2.
Athletics.
Okay, yeah, I suppose it is, isn't it? Yeah, it's not just, yeah.
There we go. He gets himself out of fire.
Stop, drop, and roll.
But with that threat, he's going to take a setback his next check. He's no longer 15 meters up either. 0. One more bad guy to go. Oh, Corda. I guess he's not immobilized anymore.
No, because that affected him on his last round already, so he should be good now.
What's he gonna do? It's a medium range for you guys, huh? Well, what he will do is he will take a maneuver and he will jump down with his jetpack. And And he is a rival, so he can take strain. So he's going to aim. And he's going to roll a grenade towards Sulla, like right in between Sulla and Silas. It's towards Sulla. And he's in cover there behind these things. Yeah, let's see here. Frag grenade. He's going to aim. He already has a boost. Do I have any dark side points? Yes, I'm going to flip one again.
Is he shooting at me?
Yeah.
I'm hiding.
You have a setback?
I need all the help I can get. You can, yeah, I am undercover, so that's what,
Yeah.
one setback to him.
Let's see if this hits or not. I really want to try to trigger that blast quality. I rolled. Did not go through?
Doesn't show.
I don't see anything.
Just wait. It's such massive damage.
So many despairs for his gun. It explodes and the blast triggers at him.
I'll try it again.
It causes the weapons of his allies around him to explode as well.
Upgrade ability. Yes, 2 setbacks. 2 boosts. Roll. Oh, only 1 advantage. You need 2. 11 damage though. It explodes.
I got 3. Let's see, 3 soak and 11 damage. That's 8 damage. All right.
And you see him kneeling, and now he just has his blaster pointed at you.
Yeah, Sulla kind of, the grenade trickles off to his side and he kind of moves like, and the fragments kind of go up his back as he tried to shield himself from it.
Alright, bad guys are up again. I think he's just going to go.
Oh, hey, we got to have our friendlies run
Oh,
over at the west
friendlies
exit.
gotta
They
run.
can go.
Yeah.
I think they're going to get away. These guys, yeah?
Yeah.
It looks like it.
Because, yeah, he's not in a position to
They
stop.
get away.
Nice. Was that 10?
10, 11.
Yes.
That was 50. That was 20 total have escaped.
When they're... Okay. Nice.
These guys
So Vorn,
get to here. With
everyone over here on our side that we're guarding is escaping. What's happening over there?
They're running away now too. Now that Vorn is soaking up all the bullets.
Now that Cord has used his grenade.
Now he's used his grenade. Go, go, go! He blew his wad. But Corda is going to aim twice at Sulla and pull the trigger. He's in short range, and he has point blank, 2 ranges of point blank as well. Blaster pistol, aim twice. Short range is only 1 pistol.
Hey, flip a light side point. Upgrade that.
Upgrade difficulty. Light side point flipped. No longer has a setback. He aims twice for the 2 boosts. I'm gonna say that thing blew out your cover.
That's fine. That
And
would,
yeah, that's it. So I've been targeting you.
Yes!
Ah! It hits you though. It hits you, and I'm going to crit you as well.
Of course.
But let's roll a crit. How many
So
existing?
take
None?
5. None existing. However, I'm over my wound threshold.
Ooh, that means you'll take 2 crits. That 8 puts you over? 3 soak,
Yeah, 'cause I have
5. Yep,
3 soak.
Yep.
And you did 8 to me last time.
Yeah, grenade hit him last time.
Oh, you got double teamed. Yeah, so you'll go down and you will take 2 crits. Here's the first one. (21) off balance. Add a setback to target's next check. It's very easy to fix. Just remember that one, and I'm going to roll the second one now.
Yep.
1 already exists. Discouraging wound. Ooh, that was a pretty good roll, actually. Easy. Move 1 player pool story point to the game master pool. Oh!
Damn.
What does this look like narratively as you were knocked unconscious or incapacitated in some way?
Yeah, he's got his bell rung really well from the frag grenade, and with his cover blown, all he can do is look up as he levels his blaster at him, hitting him, and it kind of knocks him off balance as he gets wounded right in the chest and falls backwards and just kind of sees everything go dark. The good news is, though, and I don't know if the other guys agree, his weapon ran out of ammo for the despair.
Mm-hmm. That's exactly what I was looking at too.
Yeah, he's about ready to coup de grace you, and he pulls the trigger. Carabast! How many is left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You killed this guy though, didn't you?
We've killed 2 for sure.
So there's 6 to start with. I just want to make sure the slots are right because I'm having to copy and paste tokens when I take them down. So these 2 were reinforcements. You killed one of them. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 left. 6. Yep. Bad guy's turn. Yeah, the one that's next to Freelin. He shoots with his pistol. He's engaged though, right?
Yeah, I was gonna say there should be a setback or some kind of difficulty for shooting
Increases to
in engaged range.
increases the difficulty by 1, I think. I want to do a setback as well. Ooh, a hit.
Oof.
Damage 9.
Soka 4.
So you take 5 wounds.
5.
And I am with the 3 threats. What do you guys think should happen with those 3 threats?
Let's see. Oh, he should trip and fall prone.
Is he a minion?
It's not a minion.
I didn't know if they could suffer strain or does it just convert to wounds?
Convert to wounds.
I mean, if he falls prone and he's in melee combat, Freelin gets bonuses against him for being on the ground.
Okay. There you go.
And then he has to use his maneuvers if he wants to try and get back up after that.
go for it.
Yep, fine with me.
All right.
Yeah,
I'll just
so
remember
he
these.
takes a shot at Freelin, and because he's in such close range, he tries to take a step backwards to get just a little bit of distance between them so he can take his shot. But as he takes a shot stepping backwards, he hits Freelin, but he slips on one of those pipes that were on the ground and falls down.
Just remember that he's prone there. Selected token must be in the combat. Okay. That's the problem that happened. Update initiative. There's still some nuances with how this works I don't understand. Update initiative. Probably for slot. It says I can't. Alright, that worked. Alright. Good guys are up.
Do you want me to take this guy out?
Yeah, go for it.
Why don't you slide him back up to Freelin where he should be, on the ground in front of him.
He's on the ground.
So yeah, he took that step backwards to shoot at Freelin, which caused him to slip and fall. But as he's on the ground, Freelin takes the opportunity to bring the axe kind of on a wide arc and straight down on top of him. I'm also going to use a light side force to upgrade the ability. And I should have is it a boost die for him being prone?
Yeah.
Yeah. Jesus, man. That was close.
He's hurt, but not down. Ooh, Pierce 3.
Yes, he has Pierce 3
Okay.
and Vicious 3. To the critical roll, never mind. And what is Cortosis 1?
It's just hard to...
Immune to Sunder. Okay, so he has Pierce 3, so 8, 9, 10, 11.
No, Pierce just bypasses soak.
Oh, okay.
So he is very hurt, though.
Yeah, Freelin brings the axe down on top of him, and it kind of creaks through his armor, and you can see blood start oozing out a little bit from where the axe penetrated. Freelin knows he's hurt.
Aren't you using enhance every round, man?
I don't think I have it for melee. I have it for brawl.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, I have enhanced brawl, not enhanced melee.
Alright, that was Freelin's
Need to
turn.
get a hold of those gloves down here.
Alright. Next PC.
Do you mind if I go next? I just want to try and see if I can take out one of
Well,
these guys.
I can't do anything, so go for it.
Okay. Which one of these guys is the most badly
The one on the
injured? Okay. So I'm going to go for him. And what I'm going to do, actually, is I'm going to track round to here. Round to... Oops, it won't let me do it. This way. Come on. It's treating this as everything is blocked. So I'm just going to squeeze through here. No, it won't let me get there. I wanted to get here. So I just want to be in kind of in cover there, because I think there's a gap there. So I'm going to take a shot at him.
I'm still eating all the fucking walls.
So I guess one maneuver to move, another one to get into cover. So I'll take 2 strain from that. And then I'm going to take another 2 strain to aim. Can I do it twice or not? Just once?
Nope, you can only do it once.
Just once. Okay, so yeah, I'm in cover, and I'm going to take a shot at this guy. And I'm hoping that he is, because he's in the way of the other guy, that he'll give me some extra cover. That would be quite difficult for the other guy to hit me. That's what I'm hoping. Okay, let's go with that. So I can't aim.
He should be short
Is
range.
he just
though,
one difficulty at
so
this?
it should be only one purple.
So just one difficulty? Yeah. Okay, cool. Okay.
That will kill him.
Nice. So I guess he doesn't give me cover from the other guy, but I am in cover. So yeah. So Vorn kind of like, puts one hand on the top of this bit of cover, leaps over into the next bit, drops down into cover, and just he's so close he can't miss this guy, and he just puts a shot under the helm, because as he drops down into a kind of kneeling position. And so that is me done.
He is dead. You're in cover. Seeing these Lasats run, he takes a maneuver to move.
Shit.
And is he? I think he's probably in medium to there. Yeah, he's medium range. He will shoot.
Vorn is yelling everything under the sun at this guy. No, not them. Take me on, coward.
I will upgrade it as well. From the dark side.
Can we? I was going to say, can we flip a light to try and?
I missed.
No need. Excellent.
3 advantages though.
Yeah, don't do it.
So he'll give one to whoever the next 2 people that go. So I never claim it. Alright, enemy. Oh, Varric. He turns and levels his weapon at these guys. Where are you going? Not so fast! He aims at them and fires. Short range. Aims twice, actually. Suffers 2 strain. No longer has that setback. That's enough. Let's see. There is, let's see here, 7. Soak 2. That would be 5. That would be 13. And then I would kill one more. Kills them all.
Whoa.
We only had 3 left. Pretend that was... Alright, that's him. Alright. Friendly slot. Sulla. Can't do much, can you?
Not when I'm sleeping.
I got something for you, though. I got something for you.
Oh, are you out?
Yeah, I'm unconscious.
Oh, jeez.
On fire, Burning Man. He stands up, and he can run. He can move one range band, and that's all he can do. Last enemy, I forgot to move this guy last time the dude's on top. He aims and fires at Freelin. That's medium range for him. And hits for 7.
-4 soak.
And 3 advantages, which he will use to crit. Slowed down. The target can only act during the last allied initiative slot on their next turn.
Oof.
Only the next turn, though.
Yeah. Still, though.
Good thing you had that one healed.
Yeah, exactly. Gonna go need to see Senka again.
Right?
The doctor is in.
NPCs? This one gets away, though.
Nice.
And Silas Law. We forgot
20.
about him.
So 25 of the 30 escaped, at least.
He kind of crawls out of his tent with a stim pack, and he kind of crawls up to Sulla with blaster fire splintering the crates around him. He takes the stim pack and jams it into Sulla's neck. Back on your feet now, soldier. And I'm just going to do that.
Is that 5 wounds healed?
Yeah.
Alright.
So give hers back 5. And then it would be top of the round, eh?
And I take the last friendly slot.
I think this is probably going to be the last round for good or ill.
Okay, so we have, just so I know, we got 1 conscript by Shanty Island, 1 on the roof of Shanty Island in the center, then 1 dealing with Freelin, and then Varric, is that correct?
I got 1, 2,
Then the fire guy.
3, 4 conscripts and Corda. But they're all badly hurt, except for the roof guy. Speaking of roof guy, what was he going to do? He sees Freelin there, standing over his buddy, and he uses his jetpack to come down right behind him. He jams his pistol up in Freeland's ribs like a Boba Fett style. Cannot aim. He'll probably going to miss. It is easy though. No, he doesn't. Damage 9.
Oof. Another 5.
Threat 1. He'll have a setback his next turn.
Oh, threat 1.
Let's see. Next bad guy. Varric. Varric looks around and he says, Manda! He doesn't know your name, does he? Where'd you go? He kind of stomps around the crates. Ah, there you are. Ah, I'm going to have to kill you both. And you see him. What the f... Ah! Because he has to reload, doesn't he?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah, I forgot about that. So he can't do anything.
I was like, wait, yeah, someone has to reload.
So he
He's like,
he grabs another power pack and slams it into this like souped up pistol that he has. And you hear it go psst, start to power up as he starts to point it down towards Sulla. But that would be his turn, unfortunately. You guys are up.
Woo.
I don't mind going first, but I don't have to go first. Probably Freelin makes most sense.
No, I have to go last.
Oh, you have to. Damn. Do you want to go first, Sulla?
Sure. Why not? It'll be funny if I miss. Sulla kind of blinks his eyes rapidly as the stim pack courses through his veins, bringing him alert, and he kind of instinctively grips. He has his, gun in his hands when he fell back, and he sees the Varric walking around the debris, and he puts his gun up, his blaster, and pulls the trigger, and you hear the click of an empty energy canister, and he goes to slam another power pack in, and Sulla kind of sits up and levels, the light repeater at his hip. This one's still got a few rounds left, and pulls the trigger. So,
Not engaged, but short range, which I don't think will do that much in this situation.
it'll be a set, or it'll be one black dice because it's within long range. And I have a setback for my critical injury, but I'm gonna aim.
And aim again.
I'm gonna say
Aim again for 2
I was gonna say sitting. Okay. I was gonna say sitting up was a maneuver, but if you want to let me aim, I don't care.
No, I think you can just do it, just like rolling over.
Alrighty. Is he an adversary?
He does not have adversary talent, no.
Okay. Well, in that case, I'm gonna flip the light side point to upgrade my ability check. And that looks correct. Of course.
4 advantages, though.
We'll pass. I'll do 2 and 2. 2 Freelin, 2 Vorn.
So from the next person will be able to get boost. Yeah. So then you would have 1 advantage left after that. Even. You could regain a strain if you'd like.
Yeah, let's do that. Because I took 2 more strain, and then -1, so down to 5.
And that's okay. Next friendly up.
Okay, I'll claim this. So Vorn yells at this guy. He just yells, "Ah!" And he is going to aim and take a shot with his rifle.
You can aim twice for 2 strains. That would give you 3 boosts total.
Oh yeah, definitely. 2, 3. Okay.
Nice. Ooh, that triggers a critical too.
It kills.
Oh, nice.
Oh. That's better.
Yeah, so Vorn just waits till he turns around and then just puts one, straight through his neck. Because I forget they're wearing Mandalorian helmets.
Yeah.
Oh no, but he's not wearing Beskar or anything, is it? It just goes through his helm. Yeah, he just puts it straight through his forehead.
Yeah, he has his back turned to you as he's getting ready to slaughter those innocents that just ran under the bridge. And instead, he kind of turns around the last second. Bah! It's a blaster bolt through the back of the head as a thin wisp of smoke rises from Vorn's rifle.
Okay. Is me done.
So if I delete him off the board... Okay, who still needs to go? Varric is gone. Roof guy has gone. Prone guy on the ground is not gone. He uses a maneuver to stand up and then tries to shoot Freelin. Cannot aim. Misses with an advantage, who he will send to the guy that was on fire. Let's see how close he can get with one maneuver. With one maneuver, he can get to there. And that puts him in medium range of Freelin. And so he fires at Freelin. And he gets a free boost. Also, why does he have a setback? Must have a setback for some reason. I'll let it ride. Miss. Claim. Forgot to claim it last time, right? Did I forget to claim the last one? I think I did.
Yeah, so those two went.
Yep. You guys are up. Or Freelin is up, rather.
Yes. Yeah, so they land behind Freelin. The guy in front of him stands up. Some other guy off in the distance is firing at him. Freelin kind of sidesteps all of that, using the guy who just stood up almost like cover. But as soon as he stands up, Freelin spins around with the axe pointed right at him as he spins it around towards him. He is going to use a light side to increase the upgrade the ability.
Succeed with a triumph. 8.
With Pierce 3.
Right, you hitting the one on the top or the bottom?
The one that I've been hitting,
Okay.
The one that was wounded.
That would kill him.
Yeah, as soon as he stood up, Freelin kind of sidestepped the incoming fire towards him by stepping behind this guy that he's been, attacking. And as soon as he did that, like I said, he swung the axe around and hit him right in the chest again, where he hit him last time when he was lying on the ground. And as he hits him, he sees him kind of just throw back and gasp, and blood kind of just spilling out from around his body. But with that, let's see, Sulla sees that happen, which kind of encourages him and gives him an upgrade on his next difficulty check.
These 2 slots need to be removed because slots must be claimed to remove a combatant. Remove an initiative slot. I'm only counting 3 bad guys left. So how many you guys count? Anyhow, Varric Corda.
3 left.
Yeah. I think when I remove them off the board or mark them defeated, it doesn't clear the slot. I have to figure out how to do that at some point. But what happens is, at this point, Varric Corda kind of looking around, seeing his comrades slain left and right, and most of the civilians flee. He fires his jetpack and kind of comes to the top of this bridge again. And narratively, you guys can polish off the rest of these 2 guys. But Varric is going to use his maneuvers to escape on his jetpack and flee like the coward he is.
Yeah, there's one standing in front of Freelin, starts to use his jetpack, and Freelin, when he turns his back to use his jetpack, Freelin hits him with the axe against his jetpack, sending sparks flying out, and the guy, as he tries to fly off in the jetpack instead, flies head first into the wall of this bridge right here and breaks his neck.
Classic.
And you got to consider the combat over.
Vorn comes herring round this corner here, and kind of looks round for his people and says to the others, "Did they get away? Did my people get away?"
And as you do that, you run, like you cross, as you turn the corner, there's like 5 bodies laying there. Just sawn in half by Corda.
And yeah, Vorn then just stops and looks down, and so much just hits him in that moment. You know, he heard all of this stuff about his people, and he wasn't there, and it hit him hard, but he never saw it. And now, when he sees this, he suddenly starts seeing visions of just what it would be like to see hundreds, thousands, maybe millions of Lasat just lying dead like this, gunned down helplessly. Only worse, because the weapons used were so much worse. And he just drops to his knees next to them, and he just kind of raises up one of the bodies and kind of clutches it to his chest, and he just starts breathing raggedly and just kind of rocking back and forward slightly, obviously deeply traumatized.
Like the Ewok in Return of the Jedi.
Yeah, and Vorn kind of walking around looking at all of the bodies. Freelin walking around looking at all the bodies, sees Vorn standing there looking distressed. And Freelin's not emotional or anything like that, but he does walk by facing the opposite way, not really looking at Vorn, but facing the opposite way, looking at the bodies in the other direction. And he puts his hand on Vorn's shoulder. Many more of your people got away than died here today. Like I said, I have faced you before. Strong people. They proved that today. Strong people. And Freelin just kind of gives a short nod, in like agreeing with his own words, and turns around and starts walking back, just overlooking all the bodies and the field of battle.
And Vorn just looks at him for a second, just not really registering and not seeing him, and then blinks and nods, and and looks down at the body in his arms, and then just lays it down and says, almost to himself now, because Freelin's kind of just said what he had to say and walked away, and he says, yeah, we are strong. We are strong. We survive. We'll survive this. And he, as I said, lays the body down and stands up, still, with the blood of this person on him. And then he walks across to Sulla. And says to him, thank you for what you've done here. I owe you and your companion a blood debt. I will accompany you until I have had a chance to save your life or the life of someone close to you. Until then, you merely have to ask, and I will give you whatever aid I can. And he looks across at the elder for him to witness the oath. Just kind of makes eye contact with him and nods.
Sulla kind of rolls over onto his hands and knees, and as Vorn kind of says this to him, he kind of holds up a hand like, it's okay, and he kind of coughs roughly and gets up on one knee and, thank you. I look like hammered poodoo, but we need to grab their weapons, hand them to your people, and we need to get moving. Clan Vorda might be defeated, but they'll be back, and in greater numbers if we stick around.
Yeah. Cowards like him will always come back, with greater numbers, like you said. And yeah, he looks across at Silas Lyon and just says, oh, the law. You must go with these people, with their clan. First, gather up the weapons, and we will meet you and the others. And we will lay these others to rest here in this alien world.
Fair enough.
When he says that, Freelin looks down at Sulla and kind of gently gives him a little push nudge. Well, time to get up. No time for relaxing, just sitting there like we have nothing to do. And he gives you a little bit of a wry smile, something that you haven't really seen Freelin do in the past, to let you know, obviously, that he's joking with you as he's telling you to stop being lazy and get up.
Yeah. You're gonna have to be my assistant here on the way back as I kind of steady myself. I'm pretty rough at the moment.
Freelin puts his arm out to Sulla.
And Vorn holds out, rummages in his utility belt and holds out a stim pack. Says, this is the least I can do for what you did for my people.
Appreciate it. He's not really aware, I think, that he probably already got jammed with one. Maybe he is.
And as the scene fades, our mind takes us back across the galaxy into the deepest of space for just a little tiny bit of role play to tease us for our next session. How many years has it been? Always in motion, his mind has wandered through space and strange realms of the Force. Yet now memories begin to return. The training, the torture, the discipline, the hatred, and yet there was always a reluctance in Jaron Typho's spirit. Long ago, he was taken into Imperial custody and thrust into service under Darth Vader. Trained alongside other Inquisitors until he was deemed too dangerous to be left alive, yet too valuable to destroy. So he was placed in storage. The memories grow sharper. Flashes and visions of ancient Sith Lord named Nell Kreblis. Conversations, lessons, temptations. And yet Jaron did not succumb. Kreblis faded from his thoughts, laughing darkly as he vanished, promising that one day they would meet again. Then burning, searing pain, blinding white light. Jaron Typho falls out of carbonite and into the arms of a black-clad figure. Wake up, Typho. Wake up.
Jaron tries to open his eyes, but he's blind from the carbonite. He's shaking uncontrollably, feeling freezing cold and burning hot all at the same time. He's been frozen for a long time, and he's not in a good way physically. For a while before he was frozen, he was on the run and maybe not eating or sleeping the best anyway, so he's really suffering quite badly. He can feel that someone has an arm supporting him, and he can hear a voice, but he can't make it out, and he certainly can't see the person. And he just manages to gasp, who are you?
There's this mechanical, almost electronic voice that says, "You know who I am. My name is Emma." And then she removes her mask, and you hear that voice. But this voice is mingled with pain in your mind because you went through all these years of torture with her alongside you. And then her voice becomes cold, Jaron, because you did indeed feel this camaraderie, this embrace as you woke up and came out of the carbonite freeze. But then you hear a voice, her beautiful female voice just becomes cold, and she drops you to the ground, and she says, "Get up, Typho. These years have made you weak. Stand, rise, and teach me everything you've learned." She kind of then throws this lightsaber in your direction, and it's lit, and you catch it out of reflex, because otherwise it would have split you in two. Stand up, Typho!
The light is the red light is probably all he can witness, and he does catch it, and he looks at it very much like this. You know, as I say, the light and the darkness is about all that will register to him. His hand is shaking uncontrollably as he tries to hold this. The blade wobbling in his grip, and through clenched teeth, he sort of says, "So, how long has it been? And still, just power. It's all it is for you. Nothing else." And he shuts off he feels down he kind of runs his thumb up the hilt of the blade until he feels the shut off activator, and he presses it. There is a moment of conflict in him as that happens, a moment where he wishes to just embrace the power of wielding this weapon once again. He shuts it off and then throws it aside and says, "No. Kill me if you must, but I will not be your puppet."
And you start to see a wry smile kind of slither across her face. "Indeed, you have learned much, Typho. And we will have a long time to discuss it." And I think that's where we are going to leave things.
Hey, nice.
Bum bum bum. Awesome.
Yeah.
Very good.
GG.
All right.
Yeah.
And 2
Sorry.
hours and then